Day 2 of the Players' Championship Finals. 32 players left. Would this window cleaner make things shine against Demolition Man? Why is Rapid Ricky so pumped up? Some love for Brendan Dolan, autographs for the history maker, and drama on board too. The Ferret and Bully Boy. Are you watching Gerwen Price? No, but we are watching terrific tungsten today on High Roller Radio. Yes, it's busy once again at Butlin's. The round of 32 set to play itself out during the afternoon session. Looking forward to some magical darts on ITV4, tweeted Fraser Gunn. I'm confident the coverage will be dart-tastic. And yes, it really has been so far. Everybody's still talking about the Polish Eagle and his dynamic victory yesterday over dart's new bad boy Gerwen Price. The haters loving the fact he came from 5-1 down to beat the Iceman. The Weekly Darts Cast was talking about Cristo, a late comer to the big stage, it tweeted, but the comeback win over Price shows he is keen to make up for lost time. Commentator Dan Dawson retweeting that sentiment, saying, proper sport that. Day 2 announced the PDC, outlining all the action we had to look forward to, with a reminder, you can watch Stage 2 for free on pdc.tv, free for 7 days anyway. John Rawling alongside Alan Warner Little in the commentary box. Some crackers, Alan said. First one's up could produce a cracker. Daryl, Gurney, and the hometown boy in Minehead, Ryan Searle. Did you know Searle uses the heaviest darts on tour? 32 grams. He put those heavy hitters to work in the first leg. A nice 76 checkout to let Super Chin know he's in for a battle. Let him know again in the third leg with a very nice 108 finish, tops again. Then fifth leg, how about this? The Irishman missing a dart at double 20 for the Shanghai and the 120 checkout for break. And Searle would take out 100 this way. Double-double, then the fist pump, still on throw, 3-2 now. Credit to Gurney, responded with a 117 checkout of his own, had a 101 in the fourth leg. Ninth leg, still on throw. Searle kicking off with this 180. Gurney countered with a max of his own, and then Searle hit another 3 for the leg, and we'd go to a decider, where Searle, poised for the win on tops, 3 darts in hand, would first hit double 1 and then squander 2 at 38. Gurney took full advantage. First break of the match, the very last leg, 6-5 Super Chin. Over on board 2, a wave to the crowd from Stephen Bunting, taking on the Latvian Madars Razma as we get a nice look of just how far to the right the bullet stands. Way over there, lining up 47 opening leg for a break, and yes, good on double 16. He'd push the advantage to 3-0. Now, he'd lose this leg, the fourth, but we had to show you the 180. Very nice. The Latvian down but not out. Kept fighting. Nice 140 here, en route to a break in 5-3. He then nailed double 8 for 5-4 and tension. But look at this reaction from Razma after he missed 2 darts to break and force a decider. He just couldn't believe it. Bunting barely, 6-4 your final. They had a laugh about it afterwards. Nervy doubles in that one. Again, Bunting was leading 4-0. That was the most nervous I ever felt playing a darts match, the Bullet admitted. 6 months ago, I would have lost that game. Back on the main stage, a view from above. James Wade leading Nathan Aspinall 2-0. Vital last dart then. Double 5 for the Asp to stay close. He knew that was important. Even still, Wadey would depart the stage up a break, 3-2 at the interval. Aspinall came out of the commercials firing, open with a max, then this 140, and then this, a stellar 116 checkout to get it back on serve. Beautiful, and he knew it. But from there, the experience of the machine shone through. Throwing for the match at 5-4, he'd find a last dart double 10, and we got the left-handed celebration. Smiles and handshakes, good tilt that. 6-4 the final, Wade advancing to the top 16. The Jammy Dodger, the Lethal Biscuit, James Wilson making his walk-on, smiling as per usual, giving some love to the fans. Better start for this man, though. Gabriel Clemens took the first two. Wilson fought back at 3-2. Look at this. The German missing bullseye for the 161, and the biscuit was lethal on the 80 checkout for 3 apiece. But Gaga responded, and we'd go all the way, where Clemens was brilliant in the decider. A 140, then 120 with a bounce out, then another 140, and then this. He took out 101 for a sparkling 12-darter to close it out. Wonderbar, loved it too, why not? An upset, 6-5 your final. The Jammy Dodger is out. Outer stage, no baby shark routine, just tight quarters. Ricky Evans taking on Jeffrey Desvaughn, leading 3-1. This leg was nervy, ended in the madhouse, and you can see the intensity, how important it was for Evans. Then, how about this? The Dutchman on 20. Evans came up absolutely mint. A huge 151 checkout. The Englishman is through and very happy. Fist pumps all around. 6-2 your final. Ricky Evans fires in a sensational 151 checkout, reported at Tom Sports Journo, as the Kettering-based star books his place in the last 16. Well done, Ricky Evans. A Chris Dobie close-up here. Hollywood staring down Dave Chisnell today. Nice mix of spectators on hand. The guy in the back wants to rock and roll all night and party every day. This deserved a bash. Bullseye finish for Dobie on 72. That made it 4-2. Good result for him. He carried on for a 6-3 victory. Back to the secondary stage for the Demolition Man. Darren Webster playing Stephen Burton. Burton the big underdog, but nice maximum here en route to a 4-3 advantage. Great reaction to arm raised. Like this too, the very next leg, double 20 for 5-3, and then he gave it some. Can you say pumped up? For good reason. He'd close it out on double 9. All Webster could do was applaud back of stage and then congratulate him on a very nice performance. Pure class from Webster. Bombs away Burton. Big upset. 6-3 your final. A window cleaner by trade. A darts assassin on the side. We can all play darts, he said. It's just doing it on the big stage. My confidence is high. All right, big moments now for the Emerald Isle, as explained by the Irish darts fan. Here we go, he tweeted. A huge half hour for the Irish. Steve Lennon plays Cristo Reyes on the main stage, while Brendan Dolan takes on Ian White on stage 2. Best of luck, lads, he said. Main stage first, Steve Lennon, Cristo Reyes. Let's be honest, the quality of play in this one was not the greatest. Both players languishing. The Irishman did find double 5 to level things at 3. Both players averaging around the 79-80 mark. Nothing to write home about, but hey, they still want to win. Cristo does. 14 darter here for 4-3. Lennon would tie it, then find double 16 to break. Then throwing for the match, he missed 4 match darts. Can you see it? It hurts. In the last leg shootout, it was Reyes' turn to miss. Ouch. The Irishman would compose himself and then pin double 4 for handshakes. Despite 8 mismatched darts and an average of just 79, Lennon still advances. We tweeted this out. Darts pain, or I can't believe I won with a 79 average. But hey, a win's a win, right? Haha, Steve won't mind that. He's through, said the Irish darts fan. Brendan Dolan signing a few autographs ahead of his showdown with Ian White, the tourney top seed. Good start for the Emerald Isle. Dolan leading 2-0. The Diamond did fight back for 2-2, but from there, Dolan ran the show. 81 checkout here on double 13 for 4-2. Then 7th leg, White making a mess on 8, and the history maker would pounce and then finish him off. 4 on the spin for a 6-2 victory. Joining Steve and Daryl in the last 16 is Brendan Dolan. Tweeted an over-the-moon Irish darts fan. He has defeated the number 1 seed. Brilliant darts, Brendan. Gary Anderson enjoying his entrance. The Wizard Simon Whitlock in the background, as he was the entire match. The Flying Scotsman was absolutely on fire. Lots of darts like these. A beautiful 180. Then more darts like these. A brilliant 160 checkout. Are we watching Gerwen Price? No, we're watching Ando in fluid form today. Great tweet here from Chris Mack, who said even Simon looked shocked at the quality of Anderson. Yes, he was pretty good today, wasn't he? A 106 average, 5 180s, and a 50% checkout rate. That's hard to beat. Obliterates Whitlock 6-1 to cruise into the last 16. We thank @Live Darts for this result. Danny Noppert edging out Mervyn King 6-5 on stage 2. The King missing one match dart in the decider. 6-5, the Dutchman prevails. This was essentially the story of the Michael Van Gerwen Keegan Brown contest. Relentless scoring from the world number 1. Relentless finishing too. A 149 here. We got reactions like this. The needle was not the one pinpoint tonight. MVG was a 6-1 thrashing. Very pleased he was. He took to Twitter a short time later with this. Happy with how it's going so far, he said. 106 average this afternoon. Enjoying it over here. Last 16 tonight. Drama on the outer stage. Johnny Clayton, Michael Smith, all square at 4. The Ferret would clean up the 25 on double 2 for 5-4. But 10th leg, look at this face. Pain and anguish as he missed multiple match darts. Bully Boy would capitalize and pretend to choke on his arrows, then switch it up to the Phil Taylor look. Tension in the decider. Smith had a shot at 70, but he'd miss a match dart, and the Ferret found a way. Pressure darts on this 80 checkout when it mattered most. He wins a 6-5 thriller, claps his hands in relief and consolation for Bully Boy. Can't say it was nerves of steel, said Clayton, but I got the job done. He missed his chances. I'm happy with that. Joe Cullen, Steve Beaton, all tied at 3. Last match on the outer board. From there, Cullen turned the screws. 9 here for the 6-4 victory. He knew where the camera was, a rock star after all, and he gets the last laugh. Our final match on the main stage, these two guys, Adrian Lewis, Christoph Ratajski, with a shake of hands before going to battle. Better start for Jackpot. An opening leg break of throw, followed by this double 8. He pushed the advantage to 3-1 before the Polish Eagle started to fly. After fighting back for 3 apiece, Ratajski would stay focused here on the 48 finish, somehow found a way into that double 16. Then throwing for the match would have no problem whatsoever on double 8. Ratajski taking 5 on the spin for handshakes and his patented celebration. Not the most stylish thing ever, but it gets the point across, and the point is, he's through to the 3rd round. Adrian's a great player, the Eagle said. I finished well. I'm happy. So, what a day in Minehead. Butlin's was a bopping. The round of 32 is done. All 16 matches this afternoon, and we've got 8 more tonight. It's the top 16 now. The Players' Championship Finals today on High Roller Radio.